20 unexpected joys after you retire. Guys, these are some things that, for those of you who are retired, let me know if you've experienced this. For those of you who have not retired, get ready. There's a lot of things you might not have expected that will happen once you retire. Number one, my road rage is gone. Hey, ever since I quit work, that rage that I used to feel during traffic and everything, that has evaporated. When I go back to Los Angeles for a week or two at a time, I can sit in traffic, man. I'm just cruising along. Hey, how you doing? Oh, what's that? You're flipping me? What's that finger for that you're flipping at me? Ah, you're crazy. Go ahead. Go ahead of me. I'm fine. My road rage is gone, guys. All that stress that I had from work, from just life in general, it is gone. Yeah, that's an unexpected joy. Number two, I'm able to keep appointments now. I can't tell you how many times I used to cancel appointments just because I had too much going on. It would take me like 2 or 3 times to finally get nailed down a doctor's appointment where I wasn't canceling the day before. Yeah, I can keep appointments now. I feel much better. I'm so much more responsible. Hey, I don't know if you can see behind me here though, but it's lightly snowing out here. Man, it has been chilly up here in the high desert the last couple of days, but beautiful. Look behind me. This morning there was snow on the ground here, but it wasn't enough to stay. Number 3, never having to agree with a boss again, even though you disagreed with him. That's a big one. I'm sure a lot of you have probably the same thing. That is a big one. Let me know if that's the same for you. I can't tell you again how many times I would sit there and just go, yeah, you're right, boss, you're right. Man, it's just freeing. It is so freeing not to have to be able to do that anymore, right? Number 4, I wear either sweats or shorts and a t-shirt every single day. Yeah, I thought I would get dressed up once in a while, wear pants. I got to tell you guys, one of my big things that I have right now is I will go and I go to thrift stores to get all my clothes. I am a clothes hound, okay? If I can get something for $20 that usually costs $100, yes! I tell my girlfriend about it all day long until she's sick of me. So I thought I'd be wearing clothes more, but you know what? Those are sitting in my closet. I am wearing sweats and shorts, depending on the season, and a t-shirt every single day. That is an unexpected joy. The next one, this is from a teacher. She is getting sick so much less than she used to now that she's retired. Why? Because she's not around that sickness every single day of her 30 students in her class that were getting her sick all the time. She's getting sick a lot less than she used to. I'll bet you that's happened to some of you from work as well. You're working in a closed environment, a lot of people around you. Don't you love that? I know I do. I think I've been sick maybe once in the 4+ years I've been retired. Yeah, it's an unexpected joy. Hey, for those of you who see me for the first time, my name is Duane, and this is a channel for people retiring on moderate income. If that's something you think you might like the video and think about subscribing as well. And down here are 2 other ways you can support this channel if that's not enough for you. You can either buy me a coffee or buy my new book, The Monster Who Loves Me, about a serial killer who falls in love. Whoa! The next one I got, and I have 20 of them for you. Number 6, this hasn't happened to me yet, unfortunately, but for a lot of people, they're finally able to get a dog, especially if they live by themselves, right? I had a dog a long time ago. I was living by myself. Greatest dog in the world, but he had severe separation anxiety. I had to get rid of him. Not get rid of him like, take him to a kill shelter. I took him to a no-kill shelter that cost me, I think, $500. Best dog in the world, but he had severe separation anxiety. He needed someone there. A lot of people that are retired now, they can have that dog. Unfortunately, I'm not one of them. My girlfriend does not like dogs in the house. I am a house dog person, so it's not working out so far. Hey, if any of you know my girlfriend, work on her for me, man. Here's the next one. It is the end of constant stress. One thing my good buddy Joe Kuhn likes to say is he didn't even know he was under a lot of stress when he was working. Once he retired, he figured out he was under a lot of stress. Why? Because it's not there anymore. It's like a huge weight off your back. Now me, I knew I was stressed all the time. But for some of you like Joe, you might not even know. So that could be an unexpected joy for you in retirement. The loss of time structure. Guys, I was doing this last night, actually. I was reading a good book, and I'm usually to bed by like 12:30 or 1. I stayed up till like 2:30, almost 3, just reading. You know why? Because I can. I can now. There is nothing saying to me, you have to get up at 5:15 a.m., which I used to do to get to work by 6. I can get up whenever I want. And you know what? Even if I didn't get enough sleep, I can take a nap during the middle of the day, which I just did. I took a 2-hour nap. I felt great. Weekends are the time to stay home. It is less busy to go out during the week and take care of all your stuff. Couldn't do that when you're working, right? What a joy it is to feel that way. You know, you can just go out and say, well, I need to go get this at Tuesday at 2 p.m. and know there probably won't be many people out. That is an unexpected joy. Should I have known that before? Well, yeah, if you think about it logically, yeah. Didn't expect it, just started happening. So now on the weekends when, people are out and about and stuff, I'm usually home. Not knowing what day it is. That is an unexpected joy. And that seems to get more and more pronounced the farther you get into retirement. Today I had to look twice to see what day it was. Once in the morning, once just like an hour ago. I forget. That's a cool feeling. That's really a cool feeling. Every day seems like a Friday or Saturday to me now. Not caring what other people think. Yes, an unexpected joy. That comes with age. And that has come to me year by year. The older I get, the more strong I feel about it. I do not care what people think. For some of you, hey, if you've been like that all your life, good for you. I was not. An unexpected joy for me is seeing how they get stronger and stronger the older I get. Not having to get a new car every 3 or 4 years due to much less driving. Now, I still put in a decent amount of miles on a car. I go back and forth to LA a couple times a month, which is, it's a couple hours, 2 hours away from me because I'm east in the high desert from Los Angeles. But there's a lot less miles for a lot of you that you'll be putting on your car, right? You might get by with 2, 3, 4,000 miles a year on your car. What does that mean? You won't have to buy a car every 3, 4 years. Some of you, I've heard some stories of people. I had a friend at work who was commuting 2.5 hours one way every single day to work. That guy went through cars every couple of years. Hey, you're not working, you're not commuting, you don't have to do that anymore. Number 15, you will never, ever have to go on another job interview. How freeing is that? I don't know about you guys. Some of you probably were better at this than others. Man, not so much when I was younger, but the older I got, especially after I got laid off at 50 from the music industry, ageism. I figured that my interviews pretty much had to be perfect in order for me to get hired. You talk about the stress going into that, knowing that you really had to nail your interview. Yeah, that was big. That was big. Dare I say huge for me. Not ever having to go on an interview again in your life is an unexpected joy of retirement. Being able not to rush when you're doing things. Guys, there are things that I've started and said, I'll get to it in a couple days. Whereas before, I would have to do it all on the weekend. Just squeeze it in before I had to start working on Monday. Yeah, being able to not rush while doing things. You can enjoy tasks. Now, not everything is enjoyable about these tasks, but there are things that you can enjoy now, guys. Instead of having to go up, and maybe doing it kind of a haphazard job, right? Now you can take your time and do a good job. Taking your time during the morning. I could do it on the weekends, when I was still working. But during the week, 5:15 I was up. I was out the door by like 5:35 to get to work by 6. Rush. Sometimes I didn't even eat breakfast till I got to work, Maybe a half a cup of coffee, it's gone. Then you're out the door. Now you can enjoy those mornings. I mean, if real newspapers were still around, I'd be still reading that a couple hours during the morning. They're not. But I can still take the time that I want to do whatever I want in the morning. That's a great feeling, guys. That's a great feeling. Number 18 goes back to an earlier point, going to bed whenever I want. I don't have to be to bed by, it used to be because I'd get up at 5:15. If I wasn't in bed by 11, I'd start feeling anxious. And for me, I had a big problem with sleep because of stress. The more anxious I felt, the harder it was to fall asleep. Now, there are some times when I look at that clock and I see 11 roll by and I'm like, yeah, I think I'll be up for another couple hours now. That is a great feeling. Going to bed whenever you want. Hey, if you want to go to bed at 8, do it. You get up at 4. You know, if you want to go to bed like I did last 2:30 or 3, you can do that. It's a great feeling. Number 19, the loss of the Sunday scaries. Some of you may not realize when you're working that you have anxiety on a Sunday. You know, I'm sure most of you do, but some of you may not. Some of you may realize once you get to retirement, it's like, hey, I'm actually enjoying Sundays again. This feels like when I was in school or something, you know? That is an unexpected joy. The loss of the Sunday scaries. And the last one I have for you, doing nothing and not feeling guilty about it. Hey, I had 3 or 4 things I was going to do today. I'm not going to do them. You know why? Because I just don't feel like it. And you don't feel guilty about it because you can get to it tomorrow. You can get to it next week. You can get to it 3 weeks from now, right? Doing nothing and not feeling guilty about it. Guys, that is one of the best feelings in the world. So, hey, there you go. There are some unexpected joys that retirement can bring you. Leave me comments. Did I miss any? I'm sure I did. Let me know what you guys think. And as always, from the brisk, but still beautiful, you can see that snow back there, high desert. We got this.